This is the Legion series. Although not as epic as it actually sounds, it may actually be worth its value at under $20. It's slim and tough, not something you hear every day. So let's check it out. The case is made of a two-piece design, although kudos to Caseology for the seamless design that catfishes you into thinking it's a single piece. There's a flexible polycarbonate jacket and the inner TPU sleeve, which has a somewhat hypnotizing interior design that I'd like to say does something useful, but is only for you to enjoy up until you install your sexy ass motherfucking Samsung S8 Plus into place by going in top side first and then snapping the bottom corners in place. The buttons are covered, and although are slim, are not as protruding as I like. They provide a clicky response, albeit a pretty quiet one. The cutouts along the bottom are pretty deep thanks to the thick rubber, but are wide enough to accommodate most cables and headphone jacks. Finally, around back, a single large cutout for the camera, flash, and fingerprint reader. It consists of a sloped edge, which I've seen in many cases, that make it easy to locate the fingerprint reader in a pinch, although unfortunately nothing to separate it from the camera lens. The case is thick enough to keep your lens from making love with your table though. Combine that with the raised corners, your sleek backplate and lens will be fine when this happens. For a self-acclaimed tough case though, it's actually quite slim. When compared to the bare Galaxy S8 Plus, it adds only a millimeter or two in thickness. Don't worry, it works perfectly fine with your overpriced wireless charger though. But you will notice the case in the added width, as it takes such a sleek phone design and fattens it up, although it is still comfortable to slide in and out of pockets without any issues. I'm a huge fan of the matte finish of the polycarbonate jacket. It feels smooth in the hand, but unfortunately sometimes too smooth. As there isn't any texture, it won't grease up, but can feel slippery if you've got that dry as a desert hand syndrome. Thankfully for me, that's why I'm a fan of the hard edges. It gives you something to feel and actually grasp onto in the hand. This is compared to the curved edges of other cases or even the bare Galaxy S8. The struggle of where the screen ends and the back begins is real. They've gone for looks over function on this series, as you can't deny how sleek this case looks. Minimal branding combined with the seamless polycarbonate and rubber design may be boring to look at, but if you listen carefully, you can hear all the minimalists out there jizz their pants. But it is categorized as a tough case, and for one, it certainly looks the part. Add to that the thick lip around the top and bottom of the screen, you've got not only great lay-on-table protection for the back, but also the front. The sides are lowered enough to not interfere with edge swiping, but also consist of the same thick lip around it. It's a tight fit, so I wouldn't recommend edge-to-edge screen protectors, and instead go for a flexible or display protector instead. It is a tough case after all, so it's nice to see they didn't skimp out on the side bezel. And although I complained about the width they added earlier, it's not for nothing. There's air pockets along the top and bottom to help with impact absorption, and the stiff edges give the case a solid structure to deal with this. It'll withstand throwing onto tables and short drops without a problem. It's no OtterBox in protection, but it's also not as bulky. You can feel confident handing this to your kid, no matter how much of a brat they are. It's a simple, no frills, but protective case at an affordable price point. You get what you pay for here. Caseology also offers a range of styles with their specialty in simplistic designs. They have the Vault and Vault 2, their slimmed down cases which offer a sleeker design and feel. The Parallax is my favorite with the textured edges, patterned back, and just an overall cool design. And the Coastline, their clear case which offers freedom for your S8 but also sports some protective corners. All the cases mentioned can be found in the description below. A big shout out to Caseology for sponsoring the cases and review. It supports what I do on this channel, but I got complete creative freedom and all opinions expressed are from my own brain. That's it. If you love what you see and want to support me in creating more reviews, head over to our Patreon and enter our monthly giveaway. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment below letting me know what case you want me to review next. I rest my case.